All right, we've reached almost December. We're a day after Thanksgiving, just
That's right.
doing another set of reviews. How many do we have?
Got 5 books this month.
5 good books. All right.
Our next series is Life in the North by Tao Wong. This is a LitRPG apocalypse fantasy. The System Apocalypse is the name of the series. There's 12 books in the series and it's finished. So you can, it's not going on forever. It's done with 12 books.
Are these big books?
372 pages for the first one.
Okay.
I think some of them may be a little bit longer. The Galactic Council sent a representative to Earth to try and bring Earth into its citizens into the system in a peaceful and organized manner. We captured him, killed him, tore him apart to see what he was made of, and angered the Galactic Council. And so they declared Earth would be integrated as a dungeon world instead. All the excess mana that the galaxy produces is dumped in to worlds that are dungeon worlds. And that makes the worlds evolve the animals that are in the world into monsters, and it makes dungeons evolve and they explode and run all their dungeon creatures and monsters out into the wild. Suddenly, Earth becomes a dungeon world. And in the first day, 60% of the people die. Our protagonist, Alex, at the time that it happens, camping in an area in Alaska. He lives in Whitehorse, Yukon, Canada. And he is camping on a mountain about 80 miles away in a national park from where he lives at the time that this happens. Because he's in an area that is now designated for monsters of 110 levels or greater, and he is level 0, they give him 4 perks. He gets a small, a medium, a large, and a greater perk. And he uses one of those to get a companion to help him understand the system, help him figure out what he ought to do in order to get out of this alive. The companion is a snarky genie that doesn't seem very helpful at first, but he does tell him what class to take, tells him what to buy with his perks, and then he has to get off this mountain and back to Whitehorse without being killed by all of the different animals that are now running around, evolving from a little bunny, what they were, to giant monsters that can kill him. It was an excellent series. There's nonstop action, plot twists everywhere, unexpected growth in strength and skills as he tries to make his way back to civilization in one piece. While spontaneous mutations occur in all the wildlife around him. And he runs across stuff that was never on Earth before that is so outlandish that you run for your life. In order to survive, people have to get strong. And the only way you get strong is by killing the animals. And so you have to get into it if you're going to survive. And he has to learn how to do that. In later books in the series, we actually go off-world to different parts of the galaxy. He picked a class that was off-world class, and now they force him into their school. But so that's 4, 5, 6 books down the line. But right now, aliens are coming to Earth to try and claim land. People are trying to group together to get safe spots where monsters won't spontaneously come up, and trying to get stronger so that they can have some say in their own involvement. But they also have to accommodate all of these aliens that are much stronger than them, that are coming here to claim land and claim resources and claim part of Earth. And it's a intermix of things that's just really fascinating and interesting. I gave it a 10. It has some downsides to it. There's one or more characters in the book that tend to use foul language. There's
So what's the profanity rating?
profanity
Prof-
rating D.
Okay.
Not
Not
profane,
profane,
not
but
profane,
one
but
before it.
there are some f bombs in there and stuff like that. It's for a mature audience. There are some undescribed sexual encounters. It's violent, bloody. They are fighting each other. They're fighting aliens. They're fighting monsters. It's a constant war trying to stay alive and upgrade yourself to the point where you can survive in this new dungeon world. And I rated it for teens.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
That's what I've read this month.
That sounds great. I'm looking forward to some of those.
Okay. Good reading.